Greetings from the Worship and Life Center at Cedar Lake Village in Olathe, Kansas. My name is Fred Pitzl, and I'm the director of our assisted living and our memory care assisted living facility here. We are a 184-bed senior housing community. We have all service lines. We have our villas, also known as our twin homes. We have our senior housing with services, independent living apartments. We have assisted living, and we have our memory care assisted living. And then just up the road, we have our Good Samaritan Society Olathe long-term care facility and our Hager House short-term rehab facility. So that makes us a continuum of care retirement community, life plan community, serving right here in Olathe, Kansas. And Olathe, Kansas, if you're not familiar with Olathe, we are in a suburb of the Kansas City metro area. Kansas City metro area is roughly 2 million people and home to a pretty good football team as well. Cedar Lake Village next week is going to be celebrating their 20th anniversary. So thankful to be serving here in this community for that time. And we'll be having some nice celebrations with that. One thing I really love about this community is we got a very vibrant spiritual life committee. This spiritual life committee is resident run, resident directed. One of the key things that they do is they help us with our Sunday service that happens here. And we have a local pastor that will come and share a message. Other than that, every other component of our Sunday service happens through our spiritual life committee. These are the folks who print out the bulletins for the service. They are the ones who are our greeters. They are the ushers. They are the ones who read the word. And during the service, they're the ones who lead us in worship. They take up the offering. They help out with communion. And it's just a beautiful thing to see how they are serving here. And then after we have our main service here, we'll go to our memory care assisted living area and have a second service. And these residents, again, are going over there, and they're providing their volunteer services by leading in worship, by reading, by helping the residents there. So we're so thankful for them. They do a great job, and it's a very vibrant part of Cedar Lake Village. So what I want to share with you today is just about the word comfort. Comfort is something that is in our mission statement, and I think it ties in really well with the company's decision to have a mandatory vaccine. So hear me out here. Our mission statement, number one, it calls us that we are dedicated to sharing God's love through the work of health, healing, and comfort. And I believe that we are bringing comfort to our residents through a fully vaccinated workforce. We are bringing comfort to our families by creating a safe environment. We are bringing comfort to our employees through a unified message, and we are bringing comfort to the communities we work in by leading the way and making right decisions. I love what the Bible has to say about comfort. There's a great verse in 2 Corinthians where 4 times in 2 verses the word comfort is used. I'll share that verse in a second, but I wanted to read why Paul wrote this letter. Commentaries tell us that he wrote this letter to the Corinthians because the church at Corinth had recently been struggling with divisions and quarrels. He wrote it to preserve the unity, and he wrote it to warn of false teachers. Does that sound like anything going on today? Here's that verse, 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 3 and 4. Praise be to the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of compassion and the God of comfort, who comforts us in all troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. So that tells us that we first receive comfort, and then we bring that comfort to others. It's as simple as that. This is done in so many ways through the day-to-day actions of our staff, every facility, every service line across the nation. But for today's illustration, I believe a fully vaccinated workforce is a display of comfort. We're bringing comfort to our residents, we're bringing comfort to our families, we're bringing comfort to our employees, and we're bringing comfort to the communities that we work in. So while I have you here, I just also wanted to put a reminder out there about our Live It Out calendar that is out there on the web. This is a really good way for us to look at how we can live out our mission, our vision, and values every day. The reading for today, Wednesday, September 22nd, it says, ask a few people around you, what excites you about your job? I encourage you to ask a coworker that question and see what kind of discussion will ensue after that. Thank you so much, and thank you for helping us living out our mission.